Hello all, Havoc here. Let's get ready to play some Resonant Rise. Okay, so in our last episode we left off making a Tinkerer's Axe, the Forester's Axe. And so yeah, we fell down a bunch of trees and I went out and did the same out and about, collected a bunch of wood and lumber, and I came back and I also made the hammer. So give a quick, it's getting dark so it's a perfect time to do this. Give you a quick demonstration of what the hammer does. And then I'll go over some of the other things that's been going on that, yeah, it's getting interesting. So, alright. So a pick works like so. Okay? One at a time, and that's how it works. A hammer, on the other hand, from Tinker's Construct, will knock out a 3x3 as it swings. So it's pretty cool, and as it's Tinker's, you can do this here, and you can still do the whole, torches there. So with the hammer, since it only works on stone or stone-based materials, if you did happen to come across dirt, it won't knock that dirt block out. So let's turn our F7 on just to make sure. So what I like to do personally is I will keep these here and place my cobblestone here. So then I can make a cobblestone like that. So, so here's some coal, but we're going to use our pick because it has fortune on it. So we'll get a little bit more coal this way. So we switch back to our hammer and we make a bigger hole. So this makes strip mining much simpler, and you can just go in a straight line and find stuff like iron and all the other stuff we need. So here's one of the examples I was telling you about not being able to dig this out. So we can do that. Go to our hammer, right click, place one, and then knock out all the other stone. So it works pretty cool like that. We're going to take this, grab these iron, and tin. We need tin pretty bad for caches, as we're low on space. So that also brings me to one of the other things I was working on. I did go over with you guys and talked about how I'm making the, or tin. Shininess of tin. Okay, so we did go over the fact that we have the glider, which helps us get around. So that's well and good, but the next step up from that is more tin. Is the need for a jetpack. Yes, I know, Minecraft jetpacks, sure, right. But no, jetpacks are awesome. They make the game way simpler to get around. So we need to make one. So herein lies the next thing. When you're playing modded Minecraft, there's this thing called the proverbial rabbit hole. Once you start down a path on something, it just seems to never stop. You need the next thing, which drives you to need something else. And so, okay, so we have all these caches up now. Right, so all these different caches up, and I still haven't harvested diamonds, by the way. These are literally, I find these in chests. So, I said we're going to do that today. I really want to, but there's a bigger thing that came up, and I want to go over that instead. So, okay, jetpack. So we can make a jetpack. We can totally make a jetpack. So the simplest of jetpacks we can make is a conductive iron one. Conductive iron is made up of redstone and iron. We just put it in an alloy smelter. Well, what's an alloy smelter? Here's where the rabbit hole starts to get bigger. We could make it in a tinkerer's smelter, put redstone and iron in, but the problem is it doesn't come out in the exact amounts. It's not a 1-to-1 ratio. So we'd end up with something left over, like redstone or something else. which in turn can mix with something else, and it starts to make mess. You can make alloys in the smelter, which is really cool, but our massive production smelter, we don't really want that stuff in there. So, which drives us to want to make what's called an alloy smelter. Okay, so an alloy smelter. That's from Ender.io, and it's made pretty simply. It's some iron, some of these, a cauldron, a machine frame, and these capacitors. It's not that big a deal. I already made 5 capacitors, okay? They are pretty simple. They're just a piece of copper, 4 gold nuggets, and 2 pieces of redstone. Very simple to make. Not that big a deal. So we make an alloy smelter. Great. Now we have to make something to power it. And you guys can see where we're going with this, because this is where the rabbit hole starts to happen. So now we need a generator. The simplest to make is a survivalist generator. It's from Extra Utilities. It's very simple. It does not produce a lot of power, but it produces it very efficiently. This is pretty much the go-to for modding for generators. I think the Draconian, we don't have the Draconic ore. The Draconic generator is really efficient, but we don't have any Draconic ore yet. So, I mean, we have the Sterling generator. It's pretty efficient too, but the survivalist generator is pretty much as good as it gets, as best as I know. So, yeah, so we have to make this. So we make this, we make the alloy smelter, and we make all these other things, and then we make the jetpack. Then we have to charge the jetpack. Yet again, more rabbit hole. So that's why I made this. This is called a basic capacitor. This is a battery bank that holds, you see there at the top of the screen, the Wayla screen, it holds 1 million RF. Pretty awesome. So you throw your jetpack in here, it fills it up, it kicks it back out. That's pretty cool. Then I realized I had nowhere really to put this, so I ended up putting it here on the floor. And then I started looking at what am I going to do for the generator. So, because the generator's kind of loud. So then I started knocking out some floor space down here to put a generator. And I'm like, this isn't even far enough away. So this kept leading me further and further down the rabbit hole. And to the point where I was like, you know what, I'm going to go exploring. And I'm going to go find some place that's a little bit bigger than this. So we have a hole. That's where we just went down. So we have gone out and done some exploring, and so I continued that exploration that we had done in previous videos. And so now, can I go outside anywhere? No. All right, I think I can go out here. Yeah. All right, so we'll go out here. So let's open up our journey maps and zoom way far in. Okay, so we've gone out here a little bit. This is the last time we were just talking and walking around. This is the village we robbed the lava from. And I've wandered out here. There's not a lot going on. I robbed the tinkerers from this village, and from this village, and from this village. So these are the 3 villages that we robbed the smelter from to make our smelter as cool as it is. So I came out this way a couple days ago, came all the way out to here, and there's this really cool abandoned castle right here. So let's turn on. So I have 4 different waypoints that I found when I went exploring. So this is the first one I came across, and it was an abandoned castle, which is all dilapidated and stuff, and it's pretty cool. It gives us something to build, and yeah, that was pretty cool. So then I came across this one. This is another one. It's in a different state of disarray, but again, it was pretty cool. Another castle, and both of them are within sight of villages. What? Really? Oh, no. Okay. So I continue to explore. And this is pretty much what I was just doing, was just exploring to find such things. So I followed this little channel, and it came to this. So this here was this massive plateau, and if I remember correctly, let's look at the number 3 edit. It has an elevation of 150. It's way, way up there. And it's a really nice plateau, and it's right in the middle of all these different biomes, you know. We have a desert right here. We have, this is a bamboo forest right here. This is an oak forest. This is a plains biome. This is a plains biome. And it's a pretty nice little mix, and it's extremely high up. It's kind of cool. Saw this stuff over here on the journey map, so I kind of explored down this way. This village here is absolutely, positively, perfectly square. I've never seen a perfectly square, absolutely flat village before. Yeah, so that was kind of cool. So then I kept exploring, and I found a nice village with the same kind of house that we're set up in right now. So that's what's right here. So I kept exploring, and then it brought us to here. This is a massive village, so you can see how big this thing is. I've never seen one of these before ever in all my time playing Minecraft, so it's pretty awesomely built. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut away, and when we come back, we're going to be out over here. It's going to be a while, but because it is exceptionally far. Part 2, where are you? 3,196, so 3,200 meters away is where we'll be heading. Thank goodness for the glider. So I'm going to make a cut, and when we come back, we'll be over there. So see you on the other side. Okay, so here we are. We're coming up on it, and these apples, had them in our inventory. So there's a Bandit Tower right here, which is pretty cool because it's something to raid and do in between. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and turn all these off. There. So sorry, S07 off to it. All right, there we go. So here it is. I spent a little bit of time out here yesterday after I found this, and basically all I did was light it up, and this was a little bit more encased in sand. So yeah, it's got these pretty epic looking doors, and you can just see the scale of this thing. It's awesome. It's completely abandoned. When I first found it, there was nothing was lit. Well, there were some torches, but like on this. But there's a Thaumcraft node right here too. Hello, Mr. Aura node. So all the wood torches were already here. All the stone torches I placed. So there were zombies all in here. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. So we got a kitchen in here full of all kinds of chests and a little banquet hall. And let's climb through the windows here. Can we climb through the windows? No, we can't. That's cool. So I think we're going to pack up and move out here. This is awesome. It's got like a little practice range out here, a place to stand here for archery and shoot our bow. And it's got a blacksmith area, which I thought was phenomenal. Look at this. Anvils and forges or furnaces. And all these chests. And I think we could set up our tinker smelter right here. Make it all nice, big, and massive. And oh, that's cool. They got a little line hanging there. So, yeah, I thought I'd bring you in, show you guys this. And, yeah, this is pretty awesome. So, I'm going to have to do is get everything condensed as best I can. I'm probably going to make 2 or 3 more of these bag of holdings. Use up all our gold to do that. But, yeah, it's kind of where I think it's going to need to happen to move all that stuff pretty easily. So, yeah, like this is like barracks for all the soldiers to have slept. This is pretty awesome. I really like this. So go here, some more barracks, and then towers that go up to the walls. Let's go up there real quick. You can look at the wall real quick. So yeah, you can get up here on the wall and get out here and defend the wall. It's pretty cool. It's going to be great for those blood moons, so we get this all lit up inside here and get this all safe. So speaking of blood moons, want to hurry up and get back before I get another one, and because that would be really bad to be stuck out and about when one of those happened. So, yeah, we're going to cut away again, and next time we come back, we'll be back at base, and I think we're going to go ahead and get the jetpack done. Oh, I guess it was brighter than I thought there. We'll get the jetpack done, and we'll go from there. It's going to make getting out here for one more trip a lot simpler. And so, yeah, this is pretty awesome. I really like this. This is going to make for a really awesome setup. There's a lot of stuff to fix and decorate it up. You know, we finished this archway all the way across. They did a really cool. Check this out. I thought this was awesome when I found it. So this tree was knocked over into the stall. I thought this was a really cool touch. You know, so we got this big tree right there, and it just really nice touch to make it look like that tree actually fell over and knocked down this hut. So we can cut this tree down and stand this hut back upright. So, all right, cool. So just wanted to show you guys this awesome find. This is gonna make building a base a lot simpler than starting from a dilapidated castle. But yeah, a lot of fixing to do and stuff, you know, finish the awning all the way around and whatnot. So, all right, so I'll see you on the other side of the cut when we make a jetpack. So, be right back. Okay, so we're back, and we're going to need to make, I think, a bag of holding. I'm trying to think how we're going to get all this stuff relocated from one side to the other the easiest. So we need 1 block of gold and that. So we can make a wrench and pop these all off. So these will fill 1 bag of holding, I think. So, well, the ones that have nothing in them will just stack. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. And all our food we're going to want to take. I think this will go into here. Yes. Okay. So all this comes out. That was not what I meant to do. Okay. So put all those in there. That clears up a lot of space. So, yeah. All right. So I'm going to try to figure out how to consolidate this down and move it. And I think the best way to do that is probably going to make some upgraded chests. So let's look at what we have here for chests in this mod pack. We have iron chest mod. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty simple way to do some upgraded chests. Alright, so sorting chests. I think the best bet is going to be building probably some diamond chests. Off the silver line, probably, because it'll use the least amount of gold. Oh, you can go straight from silver to diamond. I did not know that. Okay. So, alright, so we go... What do you need to make a silver chest then? You need either a copper or an iron chest. Alright, so we're going to do iron, silver, diamond. We're going to skip gold altogether. And then we'll use gold for our bag of holding. Because we don't have a lot of gold. Let's see how much silver... Whoa. Over-rotate. Let's see how much silver we have. Lots of silver. Okay, so, yes, we're good on that. Let's grab some iron. And then, if I would have planned ahead, I would have grabbed a bunch of those empty chests we had at our future base. but I did not. Open. Thank you. Okay. So here's a couple. Alright, so we're going to do this first, and then we're going to make our jetpack. So let's get to this real quick. So to make these, you just take a standard chest, put it in there, and you surround it by iron. So then you get 2 iron chests. So now we need to do the silver chest, which means we need glass. Do we make any? No. This is me trying to prepare for the jetpack. I was trying to get all this stuff together, and then I just got distracted by chasing down shiny things. Oh, right there. Sorry by the frantic clicking, but it's just kind of how I roll when I'm searching for chests. So let's take that out, put this in here. Alright, so now we're going to cook up some glass, and once we get that done, we'll be able to do this. I believe it was it the corners or the compass? Alright. Let's find out. Oh, we got it right. Okay, cool. So let's grab a couple more glass. Come on. Cook faster. Alright. So here, 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 and here. Alright, so that's cool. That's 2 silver chests. I'm going to put those in there, and then we're going to need 8 more glass and some diamonds. Do we have enough? We have 5. We need 6. Hey, so let's go find those diamonds down in the cave, and we'll grab those. So I'm going to go run down there real quick, and I will come back when we get down to the cave. So we're going to throw... that's full. Oh, hey, I know what to do. Trying to find something to put all my inventory in. So let's grab let's grab both of these. Okay. Go to our tool bag. This is what it's for. And sort. Just throw this in there, this, and this, and this. Okay. So one of these is going to be empty, or nearly empty at least. There we go. Boom. There we go. Much better. Alright, so we're going to run down there real quick, and thank you. All this work terraforming this, and we're going to abandon it. It's for better. It's for the better. It's for the better. Alright, so down into the mine. Oh wait, let's turn on our map. Waypoint. So diamonds. On. So it's over there. Oh, it's been a couple of days since I've been down there. I hope I find it. So I walled this off to make it a little bit easier to head down there. And I started widening it and making way for stairs and stuff, but we're going to be setting up someplace else. So we can always come back to here once we get our jetpack. Getting around is going to be so much simpler. So this way or this way? I think it's this way. Yes, right over here. Maybe. You know, we have just the right tool for the job for this. so we need to throw some torches up. And do want the Certus. Sorry, guys. Certus and gold. I'm going to stop for it. Uranium we don't need yet. Eventually we'll get into big reactors. I've only built one reactor. Actually, no, sorry, take that back. I built 2 reactors before. So it'll be interesting to build one again. Is that gold? I need gold. Oh, it's yellow, right. Okay. There's probably an easier way to do what we're doing right now. But right now, we are focusing on getting over to those diamonds because we need diamonds. Alright. There they are. Okay. So I did my due diligence and I dug all the way around because this was all lava. You can tell by the obsidian here. And we got room in our inventory, so yay, diamonds! No achievement again because I had already found some in chests. But yeah, those are the diamonds that we were going to harvest together. So they are harvested, and now we can go make our cool stuff. Alright, so getting out of here. Upward. Alright, so I'm going to make a cut, and a lot of cuts in this episode because I just don't want to drag it out with me just walking around getting lost like I am right now. So I will see you when we get back into the base. Okay, so we're back. Alright, and so now we want to go ahead and do, let's see here. Oh, the weather. What the? Music and sounds. Music off, weather off. We don't need to hear weather. I could have swore I said off. Okay, thank you. Okay, before we're so rudely interrupted by rain, we want to go to a, no, not the diamond upgrade. We want the diamond chest. Here it is. So this and a bunch of glass. So the glass is done cooking. We need some more diamonds, like these ones. Alright, so pretty simple. We just go like this, and like this. And we have some diamond chests. So the great thing about diamond chests is they take up little to no space. Actually, we should make one more. Alright, so this gives me an opportunity to show you something pretty cool. This is a little handy modded thing that's called Not Enough Wood. That's 6. Alright. So take this, put this here, take this, put that there. And now if you take something and put it on your inventory bar, go to it and hit C, you get this cool little crafting grid. And you can kind of craft on the fly. Like that. And that is not what we want. Because it's going to make the other kind of chest. Alright, so we're not going to worry about that for now. I will take care of this. So, diamond chest. Diamond chest holds a crap ton of stuff. So now we're going to be able to take all of our stuff and put inside the diamond chest. And then how do we get the diamond chest over there? Because if you put stuff in it, like this, and then break it, all the stuff comes out. So that's not effective. So now we need what's called a dolly. So we'll go ahead and take these out after all. I will make another one of these out. So now we need some iron, which is already in there. I saw that right there. And some planks. So let's call it a dolly. D-O-L-L. And bam, we just put a plank here. Bunch of iron. We're going to make 2 of these. Actually, we're going to make 3 chests. We're going to need 3 dollies. So now what you can do is put down your chest, fill it full of all kinds of stuff, and pick it up. Now it does give you slowness and mining fatigue as well, unless you put it in a bag. No slowness, no mining fatigue. So we can take nearly all of our stuff, put it into a diamond chest, pick it up on, put it in a dolly. Oops, wrong one. And then when we get where we're going, we just come over here, right click, bam, there's our chest, and all of our stuff's still in it. So, fantastic way for us to transport pretty much everything we have over to the new place. So, yeah, that's how that's going to work. So I'm going to make another diamond dolly, and that'll be that. But I did talk about making a jetpack. That's how we're going to get over there, right? So let's go ahead and do that real quick. It shouldn't take too long. Jetpack. And we're doing the conductive iron jetpack, which I've actually already got the conductive iron. Gotta find it here real quick. So take that out, take this out, this. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Okay, good. So actually I'm going to use this. Get all this stuff out of my inventory. Make this simpler. Now I want the copper, the gold, and that's it. So come back in here, we're going to grab the capacitors. That's all we need from there. We're going to grab the redstone alloy, conductive iron. We're also going to grab the vibrant alloy and the electric steel. We're going to make something else while we're at it too. We're looking for conduit binders, are going to need as well. I think I have everything we need. Got my fingers crossed. I got some iron here just in case. Alright, so conductive iron. We need some leather. Do we have leather in here? No, it's over here. Okay, now we got leather too. Bear with me, guys. Okay, so we need this like this, and then that like that, or like that. Okay, really? Oh, it's 2 ingots. Okay. Bam. Alright, so there's a belt. So now we need 2 of these. We need some redstone. And let's see, let's get back in there. So we're going to need a bunch of these. We're going to make 2 stacks because we're going to use this for other stuff. This is Ender IO energy conduit. It's pretty awesome stuff for getting power around, and we're going to need power to charge this jetpack, so this is a great way to move the power. So, okay, so that, come back into here, basic gear, cobble and sticks. We're going to need 2 of them because we have to make 2 of these parts. Okay, so that's that. We're making this thing, so we'll just keep going back to here. 2 capacitors, which we have a couple of. Why did it only make 1? Oh, because we only have 2 gears. We needed to make 2 more gears. Alright, that's no problem. I thought each one took 1 gear, wasn't paying attention. They each take multiple, so. Oh, where is the cobble? Ugh, chest is in a really good spot. Glad I put this there. Come on, Abby, get it together, man. All right. So that's 2 more gears. There. Now I got 2 of these, 1 of those. Come back into here. Bam, there it is. 1 conductive iron jetpack. So pretty inexpensive. Conductive iron, by the way, is pretty simple to make. We'll come back over here. And I learned a new recipe, a way of doing it. I hadn't done it this way before. I usually use a smelter, but I don't like doing alloys too often. And my favorite way to do it was the alloy smelter, which I was trying to avoid. Then I saw this, the conductive iron dust. Well, you can just take iron dust and redstone and put them together and get it. So how do you get iron dust? Well, step in this guy. Take a piece of iron, throw it in there, and you get iron dust. Combine the iron dust and the redstone together in your crafting menu right here, and you get conductive iron dust. And then you add smelt it down, get it in it. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, so now we have this. Gonna have to get a generator and stuff online. I'll save that for another episode. I'll probably actually do that offline. But there is something pretty cool we can make because we found this in a village chest, and this in a village chest, and this in a village chest. I'm not sure which of these we need, but we can make something pretty cool. And that's going to be a magnet. We're going to have power, so we may as well put that power to use. So we're going to make a magnet. There it is. So we need conductive iron and electric steel. Okay, so we did need all 3 of them. So we need 4 of those, 2 of those. We have 4 of those. 2 of those. That's cool. And we don't need the redstone alloy. We're going to need this. This we're going to need to make a vibrant crystal, which is vibrant alloy nuggets and an emerald. So we have an emerald right here. So to do that, take this, put this here. You'll get these. Take the emerald, put it there, and surround it. So this vibrant alloy is actually a pretty expensive material, so finding it early on is pretty cool, because now you get to do cool stuff like this. Oops. Get to make an electromagnet. So once we get our generator online to charge our jetpack, we'll have a magnet now. And we don't have to worry about picking stuff up. It'll automatically suck up right and go right into our inventory. Pretty awesome stuff. So since this thing doesn't have any power, that really doesn't do any good, but makes me feel better knowing that we're ready to use those. So I'm going to get this all packaged up. I'm going to build a generator really quickly to power up those 2 items and make our trip over to the new place easier. And in our next episode, we'll be basically setting up in our new facility. I'm just going to get all this stuff moved over to the new place. So, this is Havoc. Have fun, and keep gaming.